welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a video inspired by festival season, concert season, summer season. Of course, you want to look the part, and this is the perfect time to be able to do something that you wouldn't do on an everyday basis. I was very inspired to go ahead and do something very like boho chic. I'm going for a dramatic eye. This is fun. Embrace the festival season. Do something crazy with your hair. This style isn't too crazy, but if you stay tuned, I'm actually going to give you two options for the hair, one down and one up, because you know,
when you're at the festival and you're dancing and you're getting hot and sweaty,
you want to throw your hair up and you don't want it to just still look a hot mess when you throw it up. I'm going to show you how to throw it up with a few extra bobby pins, and you're going to have two hairstyles in one. So if you want to see how I got this boho chic festival inspired hair and makeup look, then please keep watching. So starting off, I'm going in with my MAC paint pot in the color Painterly, and I am putting that on as my base and taking that all the way up to the brow bone. Then I'm going in with Maybelline's 24-Hour Tattoo, and this is the color Inked in Pink, and I'm putting that on my lid. Then I'm taking just a piece of sticky tape and I'm putting that on my hand first to get rid of some of the stickiness so that it doesn't pull all my makeup off, and then I'm putting that on the corner of my eye to create a nice sharp edge. Then this is the color Enchanted by Milani. It is a beautiful purple color. I am obsessed with purples for some reason, and I am putting that on the outer half of my eye. I'm not going above my crease, just keeping that right on the outer half all the way to the tape. And I want, again, that really sharp line. Then going in with my BH Party Girl palette, I'm taking this green/teal color, and I'm popping that onto the inner part of the lid. Again, just staying right under the crease and just kind of blending that in with the purple. And then I'm going to go back in with that purple, because you do lose a little bit of that pigmentation, and pop a little bit more of that on there so that the purple stays nice and vibrant. And at this point you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Then going in with that same palette with this two different colors. It's like a black with some shimmer and then a gray color, and I mix those two on a pencil brush, and I'm creating a cut crease with this pencil brush. And I'm just going to continue to slowly work that into the inner corner of the eye to create a very soft kind of look towards the inner corner. I want the focus to be on the outer corner for the drama. Then going in with the same brush, I'm just softening the edges just a little bit. Then going back into that Party Girl palette by BH Cosmetics, I'm using this white color as my highlight for my brow bone and for my inner corner. And now what I'm doing here is I'm kind of marrying the black with the white for the inner corner so that it just creates a very gradient effect, and it doesn't look like there is any lines of demarcation in the eye look. And then I'm removing the sticky tape so that you can actually see the sharp line that is created. And if you take off any of your concealer or foundation, you can always touch that up with your foundation or concealer brush. Then I'm taking a dense brush and I sprayed that with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm putting that purple color by Milani on the outer half of the lower lash line, and then that teal color from the BH palette on the inner part of the lower lash line. Then I'm taking that pencil brush and just trying to soften that line just a little bit. I don't want to lose too much of that sharpness. And then I used a little bit of the white to go back in and just create a little pop of color on the inner corner. Then I'm using my Urban Decay Velvet 24/7 pencil in black velvet to line my waterline and my tight line. Then going in with NYX liquid liner in black, of course. I am lining my upper lash line, and I'm going to create a nice winged effect. And you guys know I love my wing liner, so what I'm doing is I'm just pulling out a line right diagonal to my eye, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a wing and then just fill that in with some more of the liquid liner. And of course you can just play around with it until you get it exactly how you want it and the thickness that you want it. You should have something that looks similar to this. Then I'm using my mascara by Benefit. It's called They're Real. I love this mascara, and I'm using that to coat my top lashes and my bottom lashes. And that is going to be before I pop on some false lashes, which I don't know the name of, but I will have everything linked in the bottom bar. And the lashes that I'm using actually remind me of the Andrea Mod lash. I think they're the number 45s. They're similar to that. And I'm just using some lash glue. You can use whatever lash glue you have. This was by Revlon. And I'm just popping those on, and I'm going to use my handy dandy eyelash tool to just help me put that right in place and get that nice and snug on my eye. And I always like to go back over the lash line with my liner just to fill in any gaps that may have been created when you applied your false lashes. Then going in with my blush palette by Coastal Scents, I'm using this bright pink color and popping that onto the apples of my cheeks. Then going in with my NYX lip pencil in the color Dolly Mix, I'm just going to line my lips, and I'm going to fill them in just a little bit. I'm actually going to create a little bit of an ombre effect with this lip look. As you can see, I have colored in part of my lip, but I've left the center blank. Then I'm going in with my MAC lip pencil in the color Dervish, and this is just going to add just a little more depth to the lips. And then I'm just taking my finger and just blending those two lip liners together. And then I'm taking MAC's Creme de Nude and I'm adding that to the center of my lips, and this is what is going to create that ombre effect. And once I get that on there, I'm just going to use my finger to tap that in and blend everything together. Then I'm using my Mary Luminizer by the Balm and a fan brush by Coastal Scents, and I'm just popping that onto the highest points of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, and just a tiny bit on the Cupid's bow. Now for the fun part, hair. And this is a style that you can create on day-old, 2-day-old hair. Mine is probably more like 5 days old, but we won't talk about that. And this is about the moment where one of my favorite songs came on, and clearly I was having way too much fun by myself. So you're going to need a headband. Any headband will do. Bobby pins, a comb, a teasing brush, hairspray, and some dry shampoo or texturizing spray. I am just spraying the dry shampoo all throughout my hair just to create a little bit of texture. And then I'm taking the front section of my hair and just teasing it with a teasing brush. You can use a comb or a brush and just back brush that top section. I'm just creating just a little bit of volume there, and then I kind of smooth it back, but this is going to definitely be an unstructured look, so I don't want to smooth it out too much. And I'm just pulling back the sides of my hair and then pulling out the bang pieces that I have, or you can just pull down just some random pieces. We are not going for neatness here. This is all about being unstructured, boho chic. So then I'm just popping a couple of bobby pins into that those two side pieces just to secure everything in place. Then using any headband of your choice, you are going to put this over top of the bump that you've created, and I'm going to pull out the bang pieces that I have, those loose pieces, and put those over top of the headband. I'm basically just trying to situate things to my liking. You can do it however you want. And then I did spray a little bit of the dry shampoo on this side of my hair, and I'm just taking pieces and back combing them with my comb just to create some texture to the hair. We're not really trying to make it frizzy, but it is going to add volume and it's going to create texture. And again, I'm doing the same thing to the other side, creating a little bit of texture with the dry shampoo and then back combing it, and then just using some hairspray to keep everything in place. The absolute best thing about this style is that the less perfect, the better. And I know it's hard to see because my hair is dark, but this is the finished look. The back actually looks really pretty, and of course those with highlights, it would look awesome on. Now for look number 2. You're going to split the back half of your hair into 2 sections, and you're going to start twisting one section, doesn't matter which section you start with. Twist it almost to the end, leave about a third of the hair, and then just take a bobby pin and secure that in place. And I actually crisscrossed 2 bobby pins to make sure that it didn't move. Taking that other half, you're going to twist it the opposite direction, and you're going to do the same thing. Just take 2 bobby pins and cross them and lock them in place. Then you're going to have something kind of like this, looks a little bit like a peacock, and I am going to tease the back pieces that I have out and just spray those into place. Again, this is unstructured, so the messier the better. And this is the finished look for number 2. I think it is absolutely adorable, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much. Make sure to follow me on my other social sites, and until my next video, peace out.